today's video, we are going to be turning this crewmate with an egg hat into a human. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, turn notifications on so you will never miss an upload. So for today, we are going to be making a crewmate from the game Among Us. I chose the cyan color with the egg hat. So starting off with the head, I do kind of like a rounded rectangle first so that I can picturize the shape of the head. And then I start working on with the face shape. Because as you know, we all have different face shapes, so make it like as different as you want. And then I add the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and then the eyebrows. So for the ears, I try to make sure that it starts from the very top of the eyebrows and ends at the bottom of the nose. And I tried to make an expression that like she is surprised because there's an egg on her head, like literally. And then I started drawing the clothing. So one thing I make sure about drawing clothes is that it's not the same size as your body because your clothes is just on your body, not part of your body. So that's what I make sure I do. And so one thing I did was I made it look like the hands dropped the helmet because an egg just dropped on her head. Like that's her hat right now. So I tried to make it so that she looked surprised, and because she's surprised, she dropped her helmet. Or whatever that's called. Yeah. So the hands is like literally the longest thing that took me for this drawing because I keep on messing up with the look of the hand and the shape of the fingers. It's like it looks weird when I do it sometimes. So I took time on that, and it may not look perfect, but at least it looks like hands. And everyone, I am so sorry. The dogs are so noisy. And there's nothing I can do for them to stop barking. So I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to the drawing. As you can see, the hands start looking a little bit better. And it kind of looks like it dropped the helmet or whatever that's called. And so I added a little bit more stuff, the clothing and the thing in the back. And now I started drawing the hair, and I want it to look like it's a little bit chunky. And so I'm finishing up the sketch, and let's move on with the line art. And don't worry guys, didn't forget about the egg. I just, didn't sketch it. I just want to move on with the line art real quick. So I'm gonna fast forward this clip until I finish with the line art. Okay, that took a while. So now that I've finished the line art, I'm going to start coloring the skin color and the clothing, which is cyan and stuff like that. So I did a flesh color and then added some shading for the skin. And then I added a large blush and some highlights and the eyes. And now I'm doing the clothing. So the clothing looks more like a light blue than a cyan. Just because I just used my memory, I didn't have any reference, so forgive me. And so I started coloring the glass part of the helmet and added some highlights. And then I started doing the shading for the clothes. And so I changed the background into a really dark purple. It just doesn't look like purple right now, but it's actually dark purple. And for the hair, last minute addition, I decided to turn it cyan too. And then I added some shading with dark blue so that it looks a little bit like some strands of the hair. And then I colored in the egg, and then I added some stars. And finally, I finished the drawing. So that is it for this video. I would like to thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!